Hi everyone, Jenny here, and I have got a pocket, a very special pocket that I want to share with you, and with the pocket I'm going to make a different ephemera sort of thing. Here's my pockets. Of course they're not on my desk because I've just cleaned up my desk, as you will have seen at the beginning of the video. The other day I sat down and made a whole heap of gorgeous pretty pockets and I did a video, but I have to say the video was absolute crap. Now where's my camera? I have to move it, sorry. Okay, yeah, the video was crappy. Really not a good video, because I was having a terrible fight with the PVA glue. Now that's rectified because now I have got new glue, and it's not Helmar's or art glitter glue, or it's not the all-purpose bond that I was going to go to Bunnings to get, but it is one that's meant for textiles, as well as what does it say? Best for fabrics and craft products. Dries quick and transparent. It's a tacky craft glue, and I know that there's a few junk journalers that just use tacky craft glue. So I'm going to give it a go, and hopefully, I haven't opened it yet, so just bear with me. And it has got a cap thingy, so I can pop the cap on there. And that wasn't very expensive. I got that in Bunnings, not Bunnings, Bunnings on the brain. Got this in Officeworks. It's Study Mate brand, and it was about $8 for 250 mils. So I only bought the medium sized because I wasn't sure. The small was too small, and I just wanted to test it out. So please bear with me while I test out a new glue. And I bought more glue sticks and that. So anyway, so yeah, the video was not very good, but I'll show you the pockets that I have made. And then this one, I used glue stick, but I also put PVA across the top because the embroidered flowers are a bit heavier, and this is not going to come off like real easy, but I did peel a section off. So the glue stick served its purpose by keeping the lace where I wanted it to be so that I could work on the pocket itself. And for the thicker areas, I was able to add in the PVA glue without having the piece of lace like moving around and, you know, doing its thing. So, and then the other thing too is that I was thinking about sewing these on the machine now that they're nice and dry, but I'm not sure whether I will do that. I might just glue them into the journal. They'll be fine. All the fussy cuts are glued on with PVA glue. Alright, so they were all done in the same way, and although these are done, I'm going to still put up a portion of the previous video. I'll go through it and find a couple of sections that I can cut and paste to this video. So you will actually see me put together one of these, or a couple, just a couple of these, and that. So these were going to be just pockets on a page, but since I've done that video, I've come up with other uses for them as well. So we might use some of these for those other uses. So this one's really lovely. And this one. I love this one. And another one of those. So I'm not going through making one of these again today. I will put in a section of the last video, which you will see now. These are really easy. All you need is book page and some remnant pieces of lace and glue and some focal points to put on your pockets. That's pretty much it. So I've made these before, not on a video. I've just done it and put it in a journal, but not for quite a long while. So I'm going to start off by I'm going to do this as a mass make. So I'm just going to, I left my pages over there. I'm going to glue my pages. Okay, I have got all sorts of lace here, which is reasonably fine, so I'm going to use the glue stick. I'm just going to put extra on. And I am going to use the PVA for this, because then I can make sure that everything is stuck down properly. I have to get my sewing machine out to do the covers for the Hortensia journals. So while I've got the machine out, I might actually stitch around these. I think, yeah, I will. I'll stitch around them. But that won't be until probably not until Friday. Might leave that. So like these little butterflies, and that's this one. That's too big. That's too big. Some flowers. Okay, let's just go with that. And this one here. And pop this one over my hip. Okay. Okay, so I am back. While I was away from my desk, I hunted out some other paper. This is papers and stuff that I got from Rachel at Roxy Creations, and so I'm going to use these. Isn't that lovely? I'm actually wanting to use I'm going to keep that and see if I can include it somewhere. If I can't, I'll still keep it and I'll put it on a collage. So I did get some bits and pieces for collaging, and I did get some pieces for the background. Oh, for some of these, so now where's my pockets gone? What did I do with my pockets? Have I lost them already? Here they are. Oh, come here. Right. Oh, goodness. The pickle I get myself into sometimes. So I'm going to layer these in some way. So that I'll have to cut this one down, but that's a slightly different colour, and from that and that. And then on there, yeah. So I want to, do I want to pop that on there like that? Probably should have a bigger book page at the back of that one. Although I don't think it really matters for what I'm going to make with it. I think I might make that as the front. Rachel actually did these. This is where I got the idea from. Put that there. Put that page. No, I need a bigger page. I might use some of this. This is rag paper, so it should be right. Yeah, and then I'm going to put some of this on here. That's too pretty. I don't know if I want to hide it inside or if I want to put it on the front. I think I'll put it on the front. I don't know. Let's just get started and stop faffing around. And so the first thing I need to do is cut this apart. And I'm going to keep these pages. I'm actually going to keep that page intact. And that page. Right. Okay. So I'm going to cut this off. And I want to leave it as natural as I possibly can. Right, I'm going to use a piece of this. So I just need to pick this up and look at which side I want. I believe now I should be able to start linking other creators that I get inspiration from. When I first started on YouTube, I wanted to do that because I do firmly believe in I might keep that as a fold that out. Oh yeah, I'll do that. I do firmly believe in see if I pop that right on there like so. In giving credit to where credit's due, and I do get, sorry, I was thinking, I can't talk and think at the same time. Oh my Lord. I like to give credit where credit's due. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I hope it's going to work so I don't have to cut it apart. When I first started, like, you know, I did consider that, and when I looked into it, apparently I couldn't because I didn't have, I don't know, enough subscribers, or I should have put more on, enough, I don't know of what. There was not enough anyway. And so I haven't really, apart from mentioning when I do a video where I've got the inspiration from, I haven't really given credit in any other way. And I do believe now I can do that. I'll look into it, and if I can, I will be starting to link where I get my inspiration from. Now hopefully that will dry and not be stained. See, this is all a learning curve with this glue and these old papers, so I don't know. Okay, and then this I'm going to fold in and make a tuck spot. Make a side tuck, should have a bit more. Like that. Did I fold it straight? This is the thing. Yeah. Okay. So we will put just a tiny bit I'm not putting it down the bottom edge. I won't need to. It will be fine. Okay, so that's that. And then, so there's some writing spot, which I'll probably put some embellishment. And here too is a nice writing spot. And there will be something will go in there nicely. And this is the cover. And this will get probably tucked into a page. I don't really want to put anything on the back and cover all that beautiful paper. So it'll probably get tucked into a pocket, and I might have to put some lace down there just to cover that up, because I don't think it's going to. Some lace or some paper. I've got strips here. Maybe a strip of something. Just a bit precarious, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, come on. See, that didn't quite fit. Of course not. Alright, and I'll trim up the top and bottom after I've glued this on. And I'll just use a glue stick for this. So, how are you all? I hope you're all well. You thought I forgot about you, didn't you? I hope you're all well. And how's your Christmas shopping going? Who's organised? I'm not. I've got one Christmas gift so far. And that's for my daughter. So I'm not organised in the slightest. I had a very, very busy day on Thursday. I had to catch up with a couple of people on Thursday. One in the morning and one in the afternoon. And the one in the afternoon, I picked up my elliptical, what do you call it? Elliptical treadmill cross trainer. And I got home with that and put that together. It was interesting. There was a great big redback hiding under one of the foot pedals, and it had been put in my car with that redback. It's like, no! Scary. Now, how do I want to go about this? I'm going to just take a piece of this, I think. Where's my book page? I'm going to take some of the book page down because I don't want to cover all the beautiful antique cover up. So I'm going to take some of that down. Like that. And then I want a piece of this. Okay, that's not going to work. I'll keep that for something else. Just carefully tear off a corner. I just don't want it like completely straight. Like that. Okay, yeah. Or maybe I'll put it that way. No. No. But before I came home after picking, after I went and saw my friend in the morning, and then I had to go to Office Works to pick up glue and white paint so that I could get on with my paintings. And I also I was near a friend of mine, another friend of mine, who's my old neighbour from. She lives next door to my son and my daughter, and I went and had coffee with her because you know, I don't go there that often, and she also occasionally comes to my place, so it goes there. I'm not inking around anything. So I went and had coffee with her. And then it was a reasonable hour for me to go pick up the cross trainer. And then I got home and it was like about 5 o'clock. So I'd been out since 10, not home at all during the day. And then I just vegged for the rest of the night. I was so tired. I thought, I feel like I've been on a big day trip. Okay. So that now will look really cool. Let me find a a very pretty tag. Oh, goodness, come on. How'd you come? Well, you won't get to see her, but... couple of tags. So, a little one there. So, and then there's junk journal spots in there, so that will work. Okay. So now, probably not going to get too much done in this video. Okay, I'm going to try and not fuss too much because I do want to get more than one thing done. All these little bits are either flying down into my little bin here next to me, or they're dropping onto the carpet like the rest of them. I haven't vacuumed in here yet. I still haven't finished tidying up, sorting things out, and I will vacuum once I've finished. So that's that, and I might snip the corners on this one as well. And then I have got this pretty paper. It's a bit thick. Oh, hang on, I have got this pretty paper. Pop this up here like that. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Oh, come on, get out of my way. So, and then Friday I was doing just a bit of tidying up in here, and couple of things around the house, and it got to tea time, and I thought, and it was well past tea time, and I thought, I really am now very hungry, because I didn't feel hungry. I had something in the morning for breakfast, and then apart from that I hadn't eaten nothing for the rest of the day, and I just wasn't hungry. But it got to about, I don't know, 7:30, 7:45, and I was famished. And I had a little bit of food here, but not a huge amount of stuff. Where am I going to put it? Like that. Because I ordered my shopping. It didn't come until the morning, and that's so. Oh no, sorry, I'm telling a lie. This was Thursday night. I ordered food, and I'm going to pop this down the bottom here, and I'll put some of this, but not that colour. It's a bit dark. I've got some lighter stuff here. There it is. And so yeah, I ordered tea, and I decided I really wanted barnacle bills. I had been craving barnacle bills for a few days, and so I ordered barnacle bills, and it was the worst experience ever, because the driver just wasn't a very good driver. Left her car out on the street 2 houses up from my estate. I live in a gated community, so she needed to put in a code, and she had no idea what she was doing, and there. So that one's finished. And apparently she'd been at the gate for 10 minutes trying to get in. And my account, my Uber account, has the gate code on it. And so she eventually rang me and said, I've been standing at your gate for 10 minutes trying to work out how to get in. It's not opening. And I said, that's because you need to put in a gate code. Oh. And I said, yes, that's what you need to do. I need to move that out of my way. And I'll put this one. And we will look at, we'll do this one now. This is going to be like a giant tuck spot. A very sort of layered tuck spot. And then I have some of that around there like that, or underneath. I'm not really sure. No, I think I'll just leave it like that. Okay, making a decision. So I told her, this is what you need to do. She stayed on the phone with me, and she input the code, and I said to her, the gate will be slow, give it a couple of seconds, which she did. And then she said, all right, I'm coming in, I'll be there, and that. And I said, yep, all right. So expecting her to drive in, so she'd be like 2 minutes literally. It took her about 5 minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes, something. It was longer than what it would have been if she was in her car. And then she rang me and wanted to know the house number. And I said to her, it's 6B. And she's calling out all these house numbers as she's walking past. And I said, no, it's 6B. I said, I'll meet you out the front. So I met her out the front, and I saw she's walking in. And I thought, why? I said, did you leave your car out on the road? And she said, yeah. And I said, well, now it's going to make it harder for you to get out. And she looked at me dumbfounded, and I said, well, the big gates won't open for you if you're not sitting there at the yellow line in a car. You'll have to go through the pedestrian gate. And she said, where's that? And I said, right next to the big gates. And I forgot to put the thing in, but that's all right. And so off she went. She gave me my food, and off she went. And I went inside, and my food, by the time she got it to me, it was barely warm. And anyway, I thought, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm just going to eat it. So I started eating, and then the next minute, there's a bash, bash, bash at the door, and I thought, oh no, don't tell me this is her. And I'm in the recliner. I was watching a movie, and she's calling out to me, ma'am. And I'm like, no. So that's going to go on the right side of the journal, open page on the right side. So that'll sit there. Tuck spot and a pocket. All right. And I opened the door to her and I said, what is going on? And she said, I can't get out. And I said to her, that's just craziness. Why? Why can't you get out? And I'm going to do one like this. She said, I can't see the gate. And I said, the pedestrian gate is right next to the double gates. Oh, she couldn't see them. And I said to her, okay. And I said, look, I'm in the middle of eating my tea. This is really not good. And I was trying to be patient. I was trying to be so patient because, you know, like, it's not easy if you can't speak the language and whatever. And so I said to her, look, just a minute. And I went back in and got my car keys, and I drove her down to the double gates, and I said, see, the gates are going to open because the car is here. Next time you come to this estate, you need to drive your car in. You need to get out of the car and put the gate code in, and then you need to drive your car in, and then when you come back out, you sit at this line here until the gates open, and then you can leave. Anyway, she got out of the car before the gate had completely opened, and I had to actually leave the estate because there was nowhere for me to turn. So I had to actually leave, go up the road to a driveway, do a U-turn and come back. And I could see when I was coming back that her car was two houses at least down from where she should have turned into. And I thought, oh goodness, you know. And then by the time I got back to my food, it needed to be microwaved. It was stone cold. Prawns, I had a prawn gallery pack. So it was a dozen prawns, chips, spring rolls, and now, where are they? I had a piece of fish as well. Put that one there. So I was not very happy. It was not an enjoyable meal. And after, you know, being really busy that day, all I wanted to do was eat my food, have a shower, watch a bit of TV and go to bed. I might put that up there. And getting a hold of Uber is not easy, but I finally did, and I explained that she may need a bit of training or some help or something, and I haven't heard from Uber. So I don't know if it will even get acknowledged that I have tried to, you know, I've put in a report about that, because like I wasn't happy, but I wasn't rude to her or anything. But there's going to be people out there who aren't going to be so kind, you know. And you know, there's nasty people, really nasty people in this world. And barnacle bills wouldn't do anything. They'd say once it's left their store, it's no longer their issue. I thought typical, just typical. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. It should work if I put lots of glue on. There, that's another one. I have to check the time, so that will look gorgeous. See? And that is going to go on a page, and I'll probably glue it down 3 sides. And it will be, or 2 sides, it'll be either an extra large tuck spot or a side loading pocket, or I may put a bit of cardstock on the back and make it a floating pocket. I don't know, but I'm going to leave it at that as a tuck spot or whatever for now. I am going to do a couple just on the book page. Like this one. There's a piece of book page. Like that. just fairly plain, because I could put that in the fairy journal, which I'm not going to embellish too heavily. Okay, there's another one done. Okay, I might put a ticket up there, these pretty tickets. Just to continue with brightening up the page, I guess. Okay. All right. Now, what else was I going to do? I might do another one of those. So, piece of good page here. Okay, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. Now, do I want to and fight with the glue again? And then that is going on there, like that. There's another pocket. Thankfully it dries clear, so it should be good. Okay, this is the pocket, just as it is. Put that on there. And I will add a piece of paper to attach it to a page. Okay. Okay, now there's my strips. What have we got? Purple. Okay, so I usually keep these. This is like a front cover. Oh no, this was one of the pages in the ballet journal that I in the ballet kit that I used for the journal. And it was all patchwork squares, very pretty. And I had a few offcuts of that page, and I was going to cut all the little squares apart and make them into page tabs. So that goes on to there. And the other side goes onto the page. Okay. Okay. Done. So nice little page flip with a pocket, and I could make that into a journaling spot. So let's just put some paper on the back. My son didn't come yesterday for weeding because he had a few things to do. And when I spoke to him Thursday night, he sounded very tired. And I said, let's postpone it until Sunday. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, weeding. It's a bit cooler tomorrow too, so it will be much better for him. So yeah, it'll sit on a page like that and flip with a pretty card inside. I might end up embellishing up there, I don't know. What time have we got now? Okay, well there was two that I didn't get finished. I'll put them in my to-do box and finish them another time. But I'll show you what we have done. A flip pocket journaling spot, just a pocket for a page, glue it on, and the same with that one. It's just done differently. This one I was going to make it into an extra large tuck spot, or it can be a floating pocket if I glue a piece of card on the back, or I can make it a side tuck. This one is a side tuck and a pocket, and this one is something that can be inserted into a pocket somewhere, or it can be glued down onto a page, and then it's, you know, you've got pocket there, journaling spaces, and a side tuck in the back. I might actually, with the other side of this cover, I might actually make another one. I might do it in the purple. So I'll do another one in the purple. And then I'll just have one to put in the to-do box. So bye for now, everyone. I hope that you got some inspiration out of this video. Try your going through your laces and your old book pages, especially the ones that crack, because they're not really much good for anything else, and they, yeah, it just means that you don't have to throw away paper that you can otherwise use. And yeah, you can get a few uses out of them by doing the pockets in different ways, creating different things with them. So, peaceful blessings to you all. Bye for now.